fill that void. If the silence isn't working for you, make some noise. Just deciding is important, you can make your point or waste the chance. It's your choice. We got nothing in a semicircle, fill that void. If the silence isn't working for you, make some noise. Yet deciding is important, you can make your point or waste the chance. It's your choice.
Broken open Okanagan Valley to the darkest alley, choked and bucking, broken, barking on these carpets like a lad of magic rhymes. Sid Arthur, stepping wolf on ferry boats, not a Martha Stewart, rip rap that barely floats. Here we go, many more abnormal quotes where that came from, abandoning borderlines, abolishing boredom, having more fun than we're supposed to admit, spitting seeds of the sun and coming closer to it.
Take a trip to ease my head, so I sailed adrift with the shed. We managed for a bit until the sun did set. Said build a ship, let's go for a swim. And of course we dove in the ferocious ocean water. That can be a metaphor for whatever you harbor. Hopelessly emotion, open to the slaughter. Even the heavenly other looked at us if we were goners. And so the lady show, and it was quite an honor. Left up to me versus the sea and the tunnel with all its glory, but that would be boring. Death is coaxing, but that's not my story.
Here to set you free like an inmate's hacksaw. Sleeve, then he flees, leaves authority slack-jaw. Motivated, authoritative, evasion, moment for sure, debated, elated, in a faded state, meditated, then created it.
Morning dew drops, dripping through thoughts, twos and do nots, streets to rooftops, beat the track down with a cubal and a tube sock, beast to boombox, great gloom off the blue spots.
Nothing in a semicircle, fill that void. If the silence isn't working for you, make some noise. Yes, deciding is important, you can make your point or waste the chance. It's your choice. I lauded myself a spot to play a plot of mystery. Watering my magic is the god of any histamine. I got a point set a cactus when you try it, but the bargain lunchable, the stuff and craving more in life. Sick of the wifey, sit with my writings. Oh, you like these? Well, isn't this exciting? Now, what might bring a couple months spicing? You know the enlightening, strike a life with lightning.
Zap, fizzle, drizzle, find a needle in the thistle with a thimble, tunnel vision, cooking gumbo in their kitchen. Puzzled by the straw, the staff, the camel's back in the decision. Tiki pit and muddle facts, muzzle, guzzle back within.
Hey, here I am I here? Vanish then, reappear, pitter patter, jibber jabber, babble till my point is clear. More than mere mortal brick, laying down mortar brick, found a foundation to build until a shore of it, informative ornament of everyday occurrences, emergencies, birds and bees, sleep, shelter, nourishment, murdered observers of crows known as omens, left always behind once the slow poke is spoken.
Even paranoid people with friends and enemies. It's all about what I can put in and you can take from me. Pouring out my soul through a pen that you can take or leave. Will it even matter in the end? I can make believe, alright. Here's something for you, it's your life. Come on, what you wanna do? I resume, it's a zoo out there, zoom by you 2 by 2. Who are we, why are we here? Is it just deja vu? Looks like the time is near us, we just passed. But if time don't move, what you wanna have to do? I'm in tune with the battlefield of life in the shadow still. Don't know how to feel, run and trample on this hand. We got nothing in the semicircle, fill that void. If the silence isn't working for you, make some noise. Just deciding is important, you can make your point or waste the chance. It's your choice. We got nothing in the semicircle, fill that void. If the silence isn't working for you, make some noise. Just deciding is important, you can make your point or waste the chance. It's your choice.
Is inventive, fertile, productive mind came up with many new ideas.
After shaking hands, we start making plans. We accept requests,
But don't take commands.
we can stand upright.
Slight glance at our map, well,
Show a little known fact.
Then the glass is half filled.
pack a satchel of galactic tempo rock experimentals, rhythm in the music, riding high on my map of travels, been to battles in this conference and nonsense, and still I'm asking what it tunes you, catches you on your heels and loops you, more than loose tradition, we'll pick you up in the group you in, and I'll be whatever suits my man, we don't have to leave you open, when we understand who's am, and I land somewhere in between, you can land, you stand, you get a chance to be,
Answer me.
One thing,
What you plan to be?
I'll bring the sand to sea,
Stranded or planted deep.
Titanic sank at sea.
Brought down by the current. Where the watermelons weren't.
but something was emerging,
I thought I had a firm grip. Not now I learned this. Nursing the accursed burns earned from the thermos. Spilled when my train of thought curved with the purpose to traverse the adverse with coal in the furnace. Adaptable, single cell, half a track of these reactions, fashion habitat in mammals. Carnal from the birth canal, harbinger of truth and will. Harder for some time, even though I'm terminal.
Velocity possibly lost in the eternal. Searching merchants hurdle vertical on vertical blurbs, you say.
2 days so late, better to be up for this wordplay, slicing up the rations on per work day's progression,
Flesh, skin, fresh, sin, sketching bones across, scratching, cross,
unravel this craft scuttle, we're saving the art.
Impossible word resuscitation.
No intelligent words in this game of conversation.
Impossible word resuscitation.
No intelligent words in this game of conversation.
We float nutrient rich, veins in my flesh are just river canals in my chest. The gravity already happened and we happily lit a match from the pack of stars behind that store in a boxcar. Carved soapstone and a filtered light reflected off the retina, forgetting the poinsettia and Ontario trilliums. In the sifting bog where the drifting logs are giving off many a millennia, and we're pissing in the wind.
Content we go through resistance and kiss it, well it's here my friend. It says with such persistence we mission forward ear to bend.
Bending now, superstition is religion near the end.
Suspending suspicion with vision coming clear again.
What you gotta do to make an impact on the energy? Extra
Sensory,
Unify
identity,
let's amend better things, remind one is everything.
fearless,
human being.
spirited, entity. Where you need to be to get a view of different imagery.
Next stop,
Anywhere
you can find
serenity,
contentment is emotion, not a place. There's no complacency.
coasting,
Pleasantly
open,
Mindedly,
low to highest mountain, wet to driest fountain, out and about in a downpour, sour rain, hard pain combined with the invention of bicycles, the rising of clones, now they got by cyclones. My tone don't change, it's the range of your listening. Typo self-help show Timber to the missing link. Brought everything, including kitchen sinks, while we're wasting time with these lines of ink.
striking chords while watching sticks hit swords,
like in crystal orbs to recall sounds formed.
All marching forwards towards what's in store.
us for much more than we bargained for.
No intelligent words in this game of conversation.
Impossible word resuscitation.
Alone is so strange and in fact quite lonely. Though roomy and vacancies often balloon. Practice keeping distance, longing for connections. Building walls for tenants to hide their possessions. Habits, obsessions, mattress weapons, closed caption sessions, attached confessions. Truth revealed but not accurately. So secret sealed most indefinitely. Wheels rotate, creak softly offbeat. Patterns in mass, struggle upstream and toppy. Powerless bad dreams, underwater fist fights. Ordering madness lends chaos to insight. No one really ever knows anybody anyhow. Probe with the stethoscope, listening for what it sounds. Signs of intelligent life who blind not themselves from what's wrong and what's right.
Alright, here's another question.
If we're just an accident, how'd it happen then? Twisted chromosomes, map Sheridan. Animated, animated, life laminated like the man committed. It's unstated, goes without saying. Survival's in the background, souls of pain. We don't fish or hunt, we just fish for blunts and get drunk in the garbage dump amongst tree stumps. As far as the eye can see behind me, humanity proceeds blindly. Coffee Starbucks, we got no purpose. Some are hard up, scratch the surface. Survival of the richest, most ruthless, vicious. Death grip all the money, so well suspicious. Stay free from mediocrity, my philosophy to see chaos breathe. Thoughts are clear, I'm lost in here, I'm washing fear. Off kilter, with illogical figures with a chainsaw, gaping maw, volatile, make coleslaw. Anger feels like a Molotov cocktail. It's just Mott's Kamado in a milk pail. Well, my model, rip and throttle with hills of shrapnel like smashing bottles. That's an impact a cat can have without making contact. So violence at depth, then perhaps we'll capsize a kayak and swim to safety to cry in private.
Never compare me to myself, I know as well. Living in between imagination and the parallel. Never compare me to myself, I know as well. Living in between imagination and the parallel.
Well stretched minstrel, instilled with potential. Since when will high winds stop the messenger within? Less sleep, no warning, stop the brainstorm from delivering lessons by morning. Animal form is a raven on a withered branch, we're saving in your innocence. Sufficing men enticing them to spend a life on precious sin. Lions and environment, militants and tyrants, crusading the pervading myth, invading using science in the name of progress, profit, self-reliance. But mostly just to line the nets and pockets with defiance. Material things nearly bring about our burial. Suffocated styrofoam, now biodegradable. I gotta spit a cannon, we're organic, so's the planet. So you speak about yourself when you're screaming, God damn it. Anarchist, atheist, masochist, pacifist, naturalist, capitalist. We all adapt in the midst of this. So we all adapt in the midst of this. Every story has three sides, each lie summarized, point of view that applies, leads to the truth. Please be advised, sometimes black and white aren't always what they seem, even though it seems not.
I've never seen the same sunset or heard the same song twice. Some nights we all might have vision a long life, awkward clockwise and out of the spotlight. Widely hypothesized, busting the offside.
I glide off my mind like a rock slide, hot tide, rise to the hog tide, top side.
Culture shock therapy, merrily floating down the stream of consciousness with clarity.
Prosperity backlash, activity backslash, contrary to where we pay profit in excess.
The awakening, a generation is coming to. Got a new point of view, answers in front of you.
Artificial paradise, broadcasting tunnel vision.
Paradigm shifts exist so we can form opinion.
Cognition reigns over logical concepts.
An onslaught of free thought to speed up the process.
Artificial paradise, broadcasting tunnel vision.
Paradigm shifts exist so we can go on living.
Cognition reigns over logical concepts
To broaden the range
of the modern day
mindset.
Perceive what you believe, leave reason to me, bleed meaning, careening through chaos and feeling, and thus maintaining the cusp of sane thinking. Life explained, discombobulating.
Technology advances, branded by a handprint, biblical commandments. These are not the answers. Media meeting minds with edited glances. Open your eyes, find beauty in the rancid.
Let's take religion, race, class, division. If one supreme seems we've all been sinning. Save the children, tease men and women, cause to die for heaven marks all the living. That's just opinion, yours surely differs. Whispers disperse, hitchhike drifters. Planted firmly on planet Earth, beyond monetary worth, monotony and worse.
Forget about karma or the promised land. You shouldn't need reward for being honest, man. Take a look around and then become astounded. Leave artifacts exactly as you found them. Ground it properly, stop it being abusive. Keep troubleshooting till I hit a solution. See what you need. Inside is bliss with this artificial paradise paradigm shift.
Now, y'all ain't from the city. We got something here called the rat race. Got a way of chewing folks up so that they don't want no celebrating. Don't want no cheering up. Out of rope, out of time.
Out of options, common problems. Playing catch up while the world's revolving.
With all them humans, brute and soul.
Just loosen up and amusement follows.
No news is good news to a hardened cynic who choose to view these things pessimistic.
Cause everything's funny or everything's tragic. It just depends how you look at it.
I see life as the ultimate joke played on us, and I can only hope that the entity or energy that started this laughs as hard as me. Laughing at myself, don't take it serious. Self-importance to me is hilarious. The sterner they look, the harder they fall. And karma will give back anything that they stole. For whatever was took, eventually there's a toll. It reads like a book, see into men's souls. Hate kills light in your potential, while love breathes life most honorable.
The daily maze, my lazy ways, man. Whatever happened to the daisy age? Place 4 batteries in the box. Take a walk to the park, bring dudes with us. They pass, place packed from open sacks, looking back in disgust like we're smoking crack. Step in a puddle, so of course we laugh. Act offended, can't just relax. Gotta get mad, typical bunch of morons. Can't find humor in your own misfortune. Fell down a stairwell, well that's hilarious. Take the stick out your ass, blast your stereo. In the sun, have fun for once in your life, then repeat the cycle until you die. Otherwise you're wasting your fucking time. Hustling swine for a bucket of dimes.
Strange behaviors, image chasers, deceitful greed-filled poker faces, rat racers, backbreakers. Can't seize the day unless you change your ways first. Double talkers, troublemakers, the greatest gift of all time wasters, haters who need to lighten up, man. Why the fuck you so serious? It's like life's a bitch and then you die. Do you wanna spend that time with a glare in your eye or a tear on your cheek, harsh words on your lips, spreading deceit, hands clenched in the fists? Alright, that's fine. Think you're out of your mind though. That's not mine. Just thought I'd remind you, people who act cold are hard to warm up to. Just peep what happened in T.O. a few weeks ago. Went down to see a show with a couple of bros, squeezed in front row to sing along, you know. Show support, but I was caught off guard. The crowd at large concerned with acting hard. They gonna act the part, practice the norm. Hell, the band came along, we ain't here to perform. Lighten up, have fun, no reason to mourn. I wanna see this place jumping like a hornet swarm.
Whether do or die, suit and tie, roughneck, blood crip, freak chick, geek, kid, beat, Nick, genius, rock jock, meathead, he said, she said. said uptight reject, respectful person or egotist. Few things for certain, but we know this. All searching for some purpose. Hope the path they trust leads to happiness. You can have riches and be miserable. Got nothing, but I feel invincible. A simple sentence sayer, a giver, taker, who's living safer in this dangerous layer. Strange behaviors, paper chasers, deceitful, greed-filled poker faces, rat racers, backbreakers. Can't seize the day unless you change your ways first. Double talkers, troublemakers, the greatest gift of all time wasters, haters who need to lighten up, man. Why the fuck you so serious?
Easy to fall into. Easy to fall into. But hard to forget. But hard to forget.
Fragile egos need delicate lives. Fragile egos need delicate lives. Fragile egos need delicate lives. Fragile egos need delicate lives.
The eagle is swift as he dances in the wind. His movements automatic as he dominates over his land. A territorial ruler unremoved from his throne, but as he sits there, he feels as though he's not alone. He's got the spirit inside, he knows he feels it, but that's not even really what he's trying to deal with. So he conceals it like his claws, his weapons of choice. An inner voice screams, but he stays unaware of the noise. Some of his boys said they'd be leaving soon, and some without a trace, but he stays voice feeding on breathing foods just to keep pace. And others gave space, which he called respect, but it was only to keep safe, which they thought was best. But they couldn't keep pace, which he saw and laughed. There was no food for the taste, the eagle had it all in grasp. Their lives deteriorate, and now they had to think fast, so they planned escape, and the eagle sat back and relaxed. It was him that dominates, watching the others either run past or fall to fate in his land so great and vast. And not too long past, resources started running scarce. At long last, the eagle starts to get scared. There was nowhere to run to, he was the only one there. When his conscience began to come through, it had nothing to spare. He was humbled in a lair of despair, he felt that cold air. So with that last breath, he took his last stare. He wasn't near prepared when the end was in the mirror, and he knew all that was there were his deeds he had to fear.
The deed has been done, the eagle's been hung. The body rusts their spirit, but the spirit won't have none.
The deed has been done.
Yep.
The eagle's been hung. The body runs to the spirit, but the spirit won't have none.
Take me back to a place I've been. Purple circles in the sky, full moon rising. Where wise men enlighten the minds who are frightened that any day now it all might end. Maybe you might spend less time concerning and start learning. Cause when these wheels stop turning, the sun stops burning, then your body turns in. Your spirit is left to live what's to come. Your future is based on the things that you've done. And those good intentions are ones I wouldn't mention. You must give full attention to where you're putting tension. Parallel dimension, we're seeking apprehension with the higher comprehensions to these dirty deeds in question. Do you ever wonder why? That you wonder why? What the reflection in the water looks like from the underside? You're undecided, but we know nothing is one-sided. You may see life on the surface, but you need to look inside it to the positive side. The laws I live by may be off to the side, but you gotta decide, are you on this side or that side? The good side or bad side? It's a fine line that you can cross in a lifetime. Let your light shine when you find the right mind. If you're making enemies, you're wasting energy. You need to show full respect to all living entities. Live life in spite and you diminish your light. In the end, that could mean that you finish your life. When your eagle is hung, you can never be whole. What your ego has done is put a hole in your soul. You can still take control. It's never too late to replenish with love what was once filled with hate. Everything around you is more than meets the eye. Expand your wingspan and let your eagle soar up in the sky.
The deed has been done.
Yep.
The eagle's been hung. The body runs to the spirit, but the spirit won't have none.
The deed has been done. The eagle's been hung. The body runs to the spirit, but the spirit won't have none.
The deed has been done.
The eagle's been hung.
Fragile egos need delicate lives. Fragile egos need delicate lives. Fragile eyes, fragile eyes, fragile egos need delicate lives. Fragile egos need delicate lives.
I don't understand why half the world is still crying when the other half of the world is still crying too. Because as a matter of fact, as we discovered on the train, tomorrow never happens. It's all the same fucking day, man.
In a flash, it can happen so fast. You'll grasp for grip before it can slip away. Hip hooray, it's today. Let us play. Please accept that you must be prepared for the unexpected.
Collecting some things, anticipation of tomorrow. Buried myself a little hole for today, hibernating all its sorrow. Fall in the shallows, waddle in the shadows, walking one's travels. Lost in madhouse, swallowing gallons. Can you stomach it from the bottom to the lid? It's a bottle of your trip. Grab your fit in the rift, make a twist this second.
We don't need glasses, we must look past this. We can't just observe, we will move forwards.
Into three, look at me, I'm playing with syllables. I don't even know anymore, I should just give up on the pitifools. Are pitiful and miserable, I watch them all be invisible. They're sent to schools of ridicule, developing thought they're invincible. Principles lost, well everyone's taught the new. Send skew from sodium, byproducts to men's perfume. I can tell it's true if you tell the truth. And no, I don't think it's very cute, I won't sink to that stoop. Use this mantra if you're part of the crew. Who's gone aloof, is it on a doom? I promise you, if you pawn the youth, offer anything not involving this evolving loop. Better the brew, the spikes for the taste, but that was never used. Whether the chew is for you or for him, it's got nourishment and it'll begin to bloom. I hope it's singing through that we begun the move, and I hope you coming too.
It's all the same fucking day, man. Tomorrow never happens.
Are we where we are? Are we starving? Or on the brightest star? Are our markings just a shot in the dark? Are we parting? Or is this the start?
Yes, we are here and now, well nurtured by the universe's spiritual and the markings from the heart brings light. Yes, every morning's the beginning of the rest of our life. We don't need blindfolds, we must look closer. We can't just stand still, we will move forwards. 4 words and 4/3 of your world and mine. Look directly at the sun and burn your eyes, blur the lines. We're afraid to cross, then your mind is free. Once you paid the cost, shame is lost, pain is gained. Everything changed, now we're seeing ourselves on so many planes. Cause nobody wins when losers abuse trust. That's why we don't, we can't, we will, we must touch this feeling. Dealing with the subject, making love while others fuck it. Never enough said about that. Hands out my pockets, throwing objects at the water, watching rocks skip. And a bounce in my step with a smile on my face, so it doesn't make sense that my style's out of place. Happiness is endangered by the presence of anger, so you're welcome to join us on these joyous adventures. We don't need blindfolds or glasses, we must look closer than passes. We can't just stand still and observe. We will move forwards, we will move forwards, we will.
And backwards too, for lack of words, we're on the move.
It's all the same fucking day, man. Tomorrow never happens. It's all the same fucking day, man. Tomorrow never happens. Never happens.
Song and sentence commence, strong intent set to welcome you to the sounds from fuse, seldom outdone.
Think a mountain out of nothing cause we figure
That's the outcome.
out to outrun the empire like Millennium Falcon.
And whether many men now support habits we choose, we're still in it till it's finished like Maverick and Goose.
Breakneck speed, tape decks need friends too to play these. Break free, breathe strength and renew. We start out life with half decent instincts that are reversed and twisted by ecological mystics. Deviant their boutons who fight existence, using money and order as weapons, uprooting plans. The only power I want is Adam creative vision to make a living, conceive concepts, realizing products. Only privilege I want is to be laughed and loved, so I can make the best of this festival and to each one its own.
I don't remember what it's like to live another life. Otherwise, I'd be lost beyond my years, space, and time. I'm inclined to disagree with the other guys, teachers who misinformed me as a young child. Brought an open mind to show and tell, and they told me that I was going to hell. But if they only knew what they could never know is they forever roam inside their pleasure dome. I'm breaking out the fishbowl into the rivers of desire, jumping out the fry pan, controlling the fire. Let the flesh burn, let's learn it's just pain. Sin soaks through your skin, swim in the fresh rain. Acknowledge your ignorance, embrace your faults, accept selective perception, thoughts of perfection are false. Once it's recognized that there is a wall, only then can we attempt to go AWOL.
Yeah, we still may all fall behind the 8 ball. A lot of people are hateful on this fateful trip,
but we built this brick wall,
piece by piece.
Working 9 to 5, living 5 to 9, no time to
The
sleep.
grind has a history,
Keeping people all their lives.
but to me the only mystery is why the grind survives.
That's why this one's for seekers of wisdom, cause being just clockwise, cloud sunshine with dark skies.
What comes to mind when it's time to unwind? Mind the landmines as you enter, find your way to the nerve center. See perverted inventors, curve light race to bend to render a masterpiece of crack chastity belts and release. The human mind yearn to just burn that learned behavior, spurred into slavery by not being free. Possibly the worst sin is to wait for a savior. Open your eyes and see where lies responsibility. I'm amazed when the raised brain changes with age gains, perspective, objective directions, and a vasectomy. That's not how it has to be. Oh, I suppose they told you so. As long as it's mastery, who hassles me? People wanna preach their beliefs, and what beats me is none of them ever really at peace. See, we recently spent energy to extend extensively our extrasensory sensibly cut our strings like Da Vinci.
Somewhat indecisive, I can't follow one path. I am here nor there, where I'm at with no map. Not what you are, what you were, I was once that. Staring at the corner, kicking raps in my dunce cap. Long past lungs, last inhalation. Save your breath, if for savior you're waiting. Placed in a world that's chasing a purpose. So far we've learned it's so far from perfect. Will I live to see the day? What would I give for it to be this way?
And we'll leave the way we came in.
Amen.
Pure free thinking, intelligent beings.
Aiming our efforts towards helping you see
Cause
things.
sometimes the image gets blurred.
Blurred by their free drinks.
Methinks me be mincemeat, linked loosely by life with inordinate aptitude for shedding some light.
This eternal hope,
Dreams of nonsense mad
with these journals soaked in streams of consciousness.